come the two teams now. Fierce rivals in Italy, Juventus and Inter now meet in China at the International Champions Cup. The Derby d'Italia on the international stage. Inter haven't been able to compete with Juve for the past few years, but the appointment of Antonio Conte may change that, especially up against a Bianconeri side set for a dramatic change in their playing style under Maurizio Sarri. Cristiano Ronaldo starts, the Serie A player of the season. It's an all Serie A affair in China this evening. By Matuidi, play on, says the referee. Matuidi will be on the overlap for Ronaldo. Gagliardini, and then drilled back in by Dalbert. Will it fall kindly for Inter? And over to the back post, there's no one to meet it. Cancelo tries to get there, and that does look like a free kick.
It's knee on knee, that can be painful.
Since he swings it in towards the near post, and Szczesny had to tip that over. That was creeping under the bar.
Well, he made his mind up.
Arrived in Asia. He takes this corner. Good 1-2 goal. And it may well be an own goal. Inter players are celebrating. And they have taken the lead here. Matthias de Ligt was one of those in the middle trying to deal with the ball in. But the flick on at the near post has led to the opening goal. And it goes the way of Inter from a set piece, no less.
Kiss of death from me. I couldn't understand why Inter were looking to cross it every opportunity.
So many extraordinary stories. Here goes Sensi, by the way, as he moves beyond Pjanic. Brilliant individual work, and that wasn't too far away from the Italian. Here's Ronaldo. Gagliardini, I think he won the ball fairly. Free kick. Maybe he got the man first. Bonucci dropping back and into an onside position. Higuain at the back post tried to work it to hit Juve on the counter here. Perisic has got fortunate. It's worked out for him here. Still Perisic, but his pass is...
No surprise they played it short to try and move that defensive unit of Juventus. Chance here again.
Off. And that was an opportunity for D'Ambrosio around the back post for Inter Milan. He had a headed chance similar to that against Manchester United, but doesn't take this one either.
But they never seem to take to Sarri.
Candreva swings it into the middle.
Everyone knows the manager is not really the big decision maker. This is a chance.
Ronaldo.
He's got up early, couldn't stay there. We've seen Ronaldo so often, he's able to get up, hang.
Perisic for Inter Milan. Looking to take on Matthias de Ligt. Good defending.
Good defending it was. 1v1, waiting for support to come.
Into these areas nicely, Sensi. And he finds Perisic, and he looked to get it back, and he's lost track of the ball into the channel here for Perisic. Juve's free kick has come to nothing. And Ivan Perisic...
Distance again in that midfield area. As soon as you beat that initial pressure at the defence.
Candreva pace. Brozovic will try and do something with the loose. Here's Rabiot. Cancelo. And it's a foul by Higuain. I think Antonio Conte, look, he'll know they're going to have better... Brozovic, it's a deep one, and Szczesny did what was probably the sensible thing in the end. He was unsure where his crossbar was and tips it over for a corner.
Pogba apparently. They've sent representatives to talk to Neymar, so it's staggering. Oh, great play. This is the first time we've seen the centre forward square up against three centre halves of Inter Milan and be able to retain the possession.
De Vrij caught out under pressure from Matuidi. And Bernardeschi goes in.
Really good account of himself to be going in.
Adeli, the backup goalkeeper, who was briefly on the books at Liverpool, is on. So we're back underway. That was a touch fortunate there from Padelli as he swept that one away. And Mario Mandzukic is putting on...
Brilliantly there to have the ball played in front of him, but it's had to start again, but it looks dangerous now.
Buffon in goal now for Juve, and he has to make his first save since being...
season or potentially another one. Juventus must be delighted.
Bernardeschi, great running here. They can't lay Milan Pjanic. Well, this nonsense in the middle with Bonucci has just escalated a little bit here with Candreva.
Allowed the game to flow, but at times you have to give those decisions.
Ronaldo, and he worked the angle out of absolutely nothing. Battered away by the goalkeeper for another Juventus corner. But that was old school Ronaldo. Bernardeschi Swept in brilliantly, and Mandzukic, possession by Mario Mandzukic. Ronaldo and Rabiot combining. It's still Rabiot for Juve, and parried away by Penalties.
Great play, driving from that midfield area, passed it, followed, took the ball back. You felt he could have hit that early. Such was the good layoff. Settles it here. Can he hit it? No.
In January. Looks like he's going to get another opportunity to win that title.
Well, they'll be expected to go close.
Well, this is unacceptable for Ronaldo, straight into the wall. Matuidi drives it. Great block by Candreva, who gets his body on the line. Good work from Perisic to feed him, and those two interchange it well. Ivan Perisic, great area here for Inter Milan, and Demiral with a thumping tackle showing what he can do.
Great recovery. Perisic, brilliant initially on the nutmeg to find the...
Sensi goes short, and towards... Weak defending there from Candreva, and here's Ronaldo, who was caught by D'Ambrosio on the edge of the penalty area. It's a free kick Juve, D'Ambrosio on a yellow card, and the man wearing the armband now is resisting the temptation to complain to our referee.
He knew what was going to happen.
So let's see what he's got in store for us. Cristiano Ronaldo, attempt 2, and this time he scored via deflection. Got a goal against Spurs in their last game of the International Champions Cup, but it flew beyond the helpless goalkeeper, and Juventus, midway through the second half, have got level against Inter.
As fans, that's why they're here, to see that man, to produce something special. You talked about a deflection, yes.
Matuidi, good hanging ball, and Skriniar did the sensible thing until the next round of games in Italy. It's up towards Ronaldo. Making impact here. Lays it to Gagliardini. They're queuing up at the back post for Inter, and the deflected effort.
See the substitutions being made. There's an opportunity now.
Ronaldo gets it from Rabiot. He's around the goalkeeper. Oh,
brilliant
good recovery
tackle.
challenge. And Penalties, out of nowhere, manages to get back, then drops the ball. But it was a good piece of goalkeeping, having been rounded by Ronaldo. And you wonder, a few years ago, Ronaldo probably would have tucked that away. Perisic lets it drop over his shoulder for Inter, wearing number 95. And it's swept inside back. Bernardeschi. Ronaldo clips it. Emre Can, we know he has an overhead kick in his locker. That goal again.
You know he wants to go on that left foot.
Bernardeschi will have a go for goal. Valero's seen the run, and it's over the head of Dalbez
or so. You can see what they're trying to achieve, and you can see that these players understand what their manager wants from them.
Demiral on the run here, blocked by D'Ambrosio, and that will bring the game to an end. So we are headed for penalties of the International Champions Cup, leading by example. Denied by Buffon, comfortable save for the 41-year-old goalkeeper.
Hindsight's a wonderful thing.
Player can strike the ball sweetly, and he does so here to put Juventus ahead in the shootout.
See the difference in a run-up, it gives you options. You can side foot it to the goalkeeper's left.
With his penalty kick. That's more like it, right into the corner beyond Buffon. Second here for Juventus, and he takes on inside the penalty area in the game. He could do nothing about the Ronaldo free kick, and he could do little about the penalty. Juve 2, Inter 1, 2 kicks each.
Never felt in doubt, did it?
Never looked convincing there, and Buffon pats it onto the post. It's his second save of this shootout.
You do worry for those younger players. I talked about nerve mentality, and when you put the ball on the spot and then suddenly look up and it's Buffon, you can't.
Emre Can, when he bamboozled the goalkeeper, and Juve are now 3-1 up after 3 kicks each and headed for the win. Let's see what the Portuguese international can do. Just gets it beyond Buffon, who's guessed right in terms of direction with every single penalty.
That's why it has to be so true. That penalty has to be hitting the corner.
In his first start for the club, has blasted the Frenchman, and Inter are still in it at 3-2. 22-year-old central midfielder will take on an Italian footballing legend And he just about beat him. Buffon guessed right, and he'll be very disappointed he didn't keep that one out. Inter alive at 3-3.
Tried to save it rather than that.
Bernardeschi to win it for Juve. Oh, he's hit the bar. We're still going to keep going. 3-3 and 2 misses for Juve. A wonderful pass through the ball. Can he pass it beyond Buffon? No. Buffon with his third save of the shootout. And Juve will get another chance to end this.
His reputation, listen, his abilities without...
To try and win this for Juventus. Oh, he's done it. He gets it beyond the goalkeeper. And the new centre-back for Juve's won the match. They pick up their first victory of the International Champions Cup, winning this 4-3 in the shootout.